Hey guys, SuperHorrorBro Mike here, and in today's video we are returning to Cooking Companions because it's just received a massive update with nearly an hour of brand new content. So today we're going to be playing through this new content. We're going to be returning to the cabin where of course we play this ruthless killer with these 4 refugees that turn up. Their names are Anatoly, Corinne, Maria and Gregor, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. And basically, I think the story to this game is that we're meant to be this monstrous mythological character called the Baba Yaga. And so when these characters turn up, we basically kill them and eat their flesh. That's actually a theory from Matt Pat over at Game Theory, by the way. I watched his story explain video, it was really good. I haven't done one myself. So I'm kind of basing the story off the findings in that video because I do think it seems pretty accurate. We also have the Chompettes, which seem to be our past victims, the past victims of the Baba Yaga, who now possesses our character. And so it's a bit of a weird story, guys. If you haven't seen my original playthrough, I'd say go and watch it. I'm probably going to get the character voices wrong because I don't remember how I originally voiced the characters. Wait, why has it gone quiet? This is creepy. I've been talking so long. We've broke the menu screen, I can hear whispering. Man, that is spooky. You hear that? We're already unlocking secrets.
Can you hear them?
It says, can you hear them? Can't escape. So with that rather weird and unconventional intro out the way, let's dive into a new game. This is how we access the DLC, I believe. Yeah, Chompettes Origins, it's at the bottom now, so we can go straight in. But this seems to be the origin story of the Chompette characters. So this is going to be very interesting, probably a bit of backstory, clarifying a few things about the story we assume currently. So let's see what it's all about. Years earlier, so this is going back before what we played last year. Again, there is a playthrough on the channel, so I'll link to that. So we've got a new character called Selena here, and she says, Rainer, check it out. A cabin all the way out here, says Rainer. What about that psychopath? We lost him a few kilometers ago, don't worry, says Bolek. And we've got someone called Oleg, who says, doesn't look like anyone's home. Hello? Come on, Rainer. Sun is setting. Let's take shelter here, just for the night. You sure that's a good idea, Selena? Of course. The front door has a few different ways to lock it. Should keep him at bay if he shows up. I hope there's some snacks in here. Bolek? I guess we don't have a good choice. We'll head back to Zakopane in the morning. Don't worry about it. Oh yeah, I think Zakopane was referenced in the original game, so they're running from I guess the killer that's maybe referenced in the first game. I think we might actually play as that killer. And they're heading into the cabin, of course, which is a bad idea because we know something sinister resides in here. It's just for one night. You decide to join up with your friends inside. In we go then. Back into the nightmare. Oh, and here they are. Look, we get a good look at them now. So this is Selena in the middle. She's like the leader of the group by the look of it. Did you lock the door? All set. Could you see him out the window? No, he probably went back to town. Is anybody here? No, I yelled and stomped around and nothing. Well, this cabin is abandoned, so let's stay here tonight. What? Relax, it's going to be freezing out tonight, so it's either him or us. Let's avoid making a fire. Don't want him to see us in the distance. No fire? There's blankets in the bedroom, you'll be fine, Oleg. This cabin chills me to the bones. We'll need them. Whenever Bolek gets nervous, he tells a joke to break the tension. Got one of Raziel's classics for you. Oh yeah, Raziel was the, Raziel's that other friend then by the look of it. And he was the one I think that played Cornbread in the original game. He's a character we only met in the true ending, if you guys remember. And Bolek, I'm guessing, is Bread, because he's telling all these jokes. Because I think these characters are going to become the Chompettes, right? Because it's called Chompettes Origins. So we're actually seeing the different Chompettes at the moment. Anyway, it says, what do you call a snowman's kids? Children. That's actually a good joke. Funny. I like those old kind of naff jokes. Says Selena. Let's split up and search the cabin. See if you can find any food for us to eat tonight. I'll take the bedroom. Leave the living room to me. Rainer, I'll search the kitchen. There's no need to help me. You sure? Of course, I know exactly where to look first. I got the Zakopane Junior Baker Award, remember? Selena. Alright, everyone. Let's move out, says Selena. So she is the leader of the Chompettes, because if you remember, the leader of the Chompettes, can't remember if it was like raspberry or cabbage, but they always said, Chompettes, move out. It's kind of like Avengers Assemble. So it seems like she becomes the leader of the little Chompette gang. It's kind of sad because we know what's going to happen to these kids. Alright, tutorial. Help the team by searching the cabin for supplies. Your bond with Selena, Oleg, and Boleg is unbreakable. Focus on exploring the cabin. You only get one choice, so do choose wisely. Who do you want to help out first? So we can do Selena in the kitchen, Boleg in the living room, or Oleg in the bedroom. I feel like we should probably do Oleg in the bedroom. I seem to remember there's something hidden in the bedroom. I like Oleg anyway, he seems like a fun little guy. Hey Rainer, is that a bone sticking out of a floorboard? Yeah, disgusting. Oh, it was chicken bones, wasn't it? I think it's like chicken legs or something they find in here. Is it a chicken bone? You think I'm finding out? Would probably lose my lunch. What area do you want to search first? So we could search for floors. There was something under the floorboards. I can actually see it there. I think that's the bone, right? You first check under the beds. Long strands of white hair are covered in dust down here. Disgusting. I'll keep going with the floor. You check the hole next to the table. It seems to drop completely into darkness. Oleg? Do you have a coin or something we can drop down this hole? Just my allowance money. Sounds great, give me one of the coins. Yeah, we'll just take his allowance to fritter it away by just dumping it into a hole. Great. Rainer? It's only one coin. No problem, Oleg. Just watch your step over here, okay? You got it. Alright. Let's check the floor some more. You look underneath the nightstand. Something's pressed against the wall. Just a bobby pin. Take the bobby pin with you? Yes, I guess? You got the bobby pin. I'm sure that will come in useful later, right? You find something down there, Rainer? Check it out, a bobby pin. Is that the hair or something? Oleg. Okay, the floors again, I guess we check it. You inspect the bone sticking out of the floor. This is definitely a chicken bone, Oleg. Gross, can you see anything else under there? You put your face to the floorboards. Ooh, a large pile of chicken bones is underneath the floor. I can't see very far here without a lantern, but there's hundreds of chicken bones down here. Might be some other bones too, I'm not sure. That's disgusting. Stick your arm beneath the floorboards. Ooh, I guess we should, but maybe we'll like cut our arm if we do that. You slowly put your entire arm between the floorboards, rummaging around blindly. Some of the bones are completely dry, others have a sticky, moldy residue on them. You pinch your nose with your other hand to avoid smelling anything foul. Get it? Anything foul, guys, and it's a chicken bone? I'm sure you're all thinking it, right? Ooh, you got the bobby pin. Wait, is that another one? Right, do we keep going with the floors? Or do we go with the furniture now? Maybe the floors once more? Hey Oleg, did you check the mouse hole? What's there to check? Maybe someone swept a key over there. I'm not losing a finger for a key. It's mice, Oleg, not rats. Just look inside instead of rummaging around. You put your face on the floorboards and look inside the mouse hole. Just some soggy newspaper. Didn't find anything? Just a revolting mouse bathroom. Gross! Worse than Nuka on a Friday night. I think I'm going to puke, says Oleg. Disgusting. Do we check the floor some more? Nothing else on the floor. Meet up with Selena and Bolek? No, let's check furniture. You check the table first. The spilled ink has completely soaked into the wood. Find anything? Yeah, a table that needs to be cleaned ages ago. Haha, is it sourced from the kitchen? You take a whiff. No, Oleg. Wishful thinking, haha. Let's check the furniture again. The birdcage seems out of place in this room. What's up with that birdcage? The outside has started to develop a thin layer of rust. The inside though looks more preserved in one area. Looks like something was pushing against the cage bars. It must have been one fat bird, huh? Yeah, sure. You walked over to the framed map by the nightstand. Looks like the Tartarus Mountains. You can see Zakopane to the north. Did you search for drawers yet? Just the bottom one, bunch of kids' toys and garbage. Oleg tries the top drawer. Rainer, what do you think? This is gonna be something creepy, isn't it? Yep, a creepy picture. So we've got an entity on here, and then somebody sat at a table about to eat some meat. As I was saying earlier, guys, there is speculation in the community, which I think originated from the game theory video, that a monstrous creature called the Baba Yaga has basically been possessing certain people who come to this cabin and commit acts of murder there. So the Baba Yaga was the original monster in this cabin that basically took people in and then ate them, and then once they were killed, their soul and their power basically transferred to other people who visited and did something, I guess, murderous in the cabin. This does back that up because it shows an entity looking over somebody who's eating meat. Seems like we're on the right track there. Looks like a piece of coal was used to draw this. What the hell is this? It's messed up, right? You take the breakfast drawing with you. Cool. Do we search for furniture? He looks traumatized now, by the way. You walk around the table. There's a drawer on the other side. You open the drawer and there's pliers, some moldy breadcrumbs. Huh. There's a piece of paper which is 3 years old and has a number of tasks to complete. Most of it looks like chemistry, but one task stands out as completed, send a letter. One notation is more legible than the others. Ooh, we got a secret note. Combine ethylene with sulfur dichloride and then apply it to some exposed skin as a test. Do not inhale. So it sounds like this is some kind of acid recipe for breaking down human bodies, maybe, I don't know. You take the chemistry instructions with you. Check this out, Oleg. Can you make any sense of it? Not at all. We should bring this back to Zakopane to see if anyone knows what this is for. Absolutely. Right, is there anything else in the furniture? Nothing left to check. Maybe it's time to check on Bolek and Selena. I don't like how his eyes look. Let's stop searching the bedroom and go back. I think we're done searching here, Oleg. Hey Rainer, I've been dying to ask, what's up with that coat? It's new. You don't like it? I didn't say that. It's just, it looks a little heavy for summer. Yeah? Well, it also works as a real nice blanket. Mom can't afford to buy me multiple coats per year, Oleg. Besides, I actually take care of my clothes. Well, this cabin is cold as hell, so I'm a little jealous. Especially in the living room. You met Oleg on your 4th year of elementary school through Bolek. Walking home one day, you noticed him fishing down by the river. Aw, look at that. What a lovely sight. Hey, Rainer. It's illegal to fish here, Oleg. What? My uncle fishes here all the time. Then he's lucky he hasn't been caught yet. Catching anything today? Brown trout. I won't tell anyone, Oleg. Thanks, Rainer. Oleg? And we fade away, just getting a snippet of a memory there. Further down the river, you see a strange man washing some tools. Most of it looks like things you'd find in a butcher shop, blades of various sizes. You make eye contact with him, causing him to pick up the tools in a panic and put them into a satchel. He fumbles the knife he was cleaning, causing it to make a shallow cut in his hand. He awkwardly stumbles away from the river, leaving a trail of crimson behind him. What a strange sight. You head back into the town to catch up with the others. So it's getting spooky already. Selena says, "Okay team, find anything?" Just some old toys in a drawer. Really old toys. Bolek? I found this toy boat under the couch. Let me see that. Grandma made this boat for him. Raziel was here? Raziel? The one and only, says Bolek. Could he still be alive here? Says Reiner. Seeing him again would bring back Grandma from the brink. We have to find him. Agreed. Crew, we need to search this cabin top to bottom, says Selena. Let's find Raziel and bring him back to Zakopan. You got it, Selena. Oleg, come with me. Let's look around outside. Reiner, look around the cabin and try to find any clues as to where Raziel is. That psychopath could still be outside in the woods. If you hear any of us scream, find us. Okay? Of course, Selena. Thanks, we'll be listening for you as well. I'll be fine. Crew, let's move out. There she goes, the leader of the Chompettes. Is it Raspberry, the leader of the Chompettes? I think it might be, right? So she might become Raspberry, I think. Oh man, that music is creepy. Selena, Bolek, and Oleg leave you to search the cabin. What the heck is that sound? I don't like it. There's apparently more scares in this DLC now, so don't be surprised if we get some jump scares and other creepy stuff. Reiner says, "Who's there?" Nothing replies back. It sounded like it was coming from the kitchen. You walk over to investigate. Hello? Oh man, there's something in the cupboard. Look at it. It is so creepy. Ella ja seu da cabana? I don't know what, is that Spanish? Probably not. I have no idea what the language is. No? Voca estra, it looks Spanish. Realmente perigo. I'm not reading all of this, guys, because I don't actually know what it means. We need a translator on this stream. Or this recording, I should say. Maybe if you guys want to pause that and translate it, you can leave it in the comments. And maybe I can double check and pin the comments or something. So I'll just leave it on screen for a little while. I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're saying, says Reiner. The voice speaks again. Continues in, I think Spanish, as I said, but it might not be. A drawing is pushed out of the cabinets. Oh god, you can see the face in the cabinet now. It's like an old woman or something. Man, I wish we had translation on this recording right now. I want to know what she's saying. A door. She wants us to open a door, I think. Looks like someone used a piece of coal to draw this. Are these bars of a cage? Wait, maybe it's something to do with a bird cage. Staring at a door, Or this person or thing is like a prisoner in the cabin. You take the cage drawing with you. And then we've got some more Spanish, I think. Again, sorry if it isn't Spanish. Man, what is that sound? It almost sounds like a baby crying, but I don't know if that's what it is. Please don't jump scare us. Oh no. Selena, Oleg, Bolek? No reply. They're back. Selena says, Reiner? We saw something weird down the hill. Looked like an old fence with bones all over the ground. It could have been animal skulls, but couldn't tell from that distance. Heard some weird whispering before we got back to the front door. Did you find anything? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Strange whispers coming from under the kitchen sink. Whispers? Was it a ghost, Reiner? I'm not sure. I couldn't understand any of the words. Ghoster? Bolek attempts to lighten the mood a bit. Got another of Raziel's jokes for you. What do ghosts like pouring all over their food? Give up? Gravy. Again, that's not a bad little joke. It's very much a dad joke, but you know, it's acceptable. Huh, says Selena. It was probably just the creaking of the cabin, Reiner. No such thing as ghosts. It seemed pretty real, Selena. Well, if you see it again, just let me know. The fence outside was absolutely terrifying. We can't let our guard down here. Yeah. Can we not split up anymore? I'm scared of getting separated now. Of course, Oleg. We're a team, and teams stick together through thick and thin. Rain or shine, feast or famine. You're right, Selena, huh? I just don't want to lose any of you like Raziel. That won't happen when we're together, Oleg. Bolek, you're a night owl. Can you stand guard while we all sleep? Of course. And thanks, Bolek. Oleg and I will take the bedroom. You okay with the living room? Yeah, sure, says Reiner. Thank you. Bolek, wake us up if you see or hear anything. You got it. Okay, so we're going to sleep in the cabin. I wonder how many nights we stay in the cabin. In the original game, I think it was like 5 nights or something. Oleg and Selena head to the bedroom, opening the door fully behind them. You lay down on the couch and you quickly fall asleep. Okay. You close your eyes, but cannot stop thinking about the butcher of Zakopane. His third victim probably had it the worst. Stabbed in the stomach like the other two, but this one was different. The body was missing both ears, so investigators concluded it was a copycat to a series of grisly murders from years ago. What kind of person would take someone's ears? The victim's family and neighbours searched the murder scene top to bottom and the alleyway outside. All they could find was a broken window that the butcher used to gain entry. It was a mystery that nobody in Zakopane could solve. So Selena, Oleg, Bolek and you teamed up to find the killer, so we're basically hunting for the killer that caused all these horrible crimes. Selena was naturally the leader, plotting our vantage points on dusty maps her grandfather had. I wonder if the killer is the character that we play as in the original game. You know, and he also goes to this cabin and ends up killing them in the cabin and they become the Chompettes. And then this dark entity within the cabin possesses like the character that they're hunting down, who becomes our character. Like that is a possibility. Bolek brought snacks and what he called emergency rations, which was usually crusty bread from his pocket. Oleg was able to get investigation tips from his grandmother, a former detective, but only after telling her it was to find Raziel. Your investigations lasted more than a year, often getting to crime scenes quicker than town investigators. You had a strange dream. You found the body early, so early the blood is still leaving the body. The greasy-haired man makes eye contact with you, wiping the knife on his vest. You look for a way to escape, but you're trapped in the alleyway. He slowly walks towards you, forcing a laugh that comes out in an unnatural, staggered segments. As he gets closer, you notice his pupils are absolutely enormous. As he brings the knife up, his face peels apart by the lips, screeching in a pained agony. You wake up in a cold sweat. Oh man, that picture scared me. Okay, wasn't expecting that. Should have expected it, but wasn't. And Bolek says, "Wake up, everyone." I always do his accent more like sturdy, because he's a bit more of a hefty guy. I also do it in a more English accent. Selena says, "Bolek, it's like 3 AM. I heard something outside." Oh, was it one of those crows? They never shut up. It's him. Huh? Selena? It's him. What's the plan? Selena makes the group's secret hand signal. Only whispering is allowed now. Bolek, Oleg, eyes on the doors and windows. If he makes it inside, run out to the front door or downstairs. Downstairs? What if there's less room down there? Then we need to manipulate the lights down there. Find the light bulb pulley, and when he gets close, turn off the lights. He's got the knife, so run for the front door when there's an opening. What if it isn't a working light down there? Our eyes can see better in the dark than him. We can run circles around him while he's blind down there. He doesn't stand a chance. Don't count your chickens before they hatch, Oleg. Bolek, can you outrun him? Of course. Reiner, do you see anything out of a window? Let's have a look. There's that creepy road and that creepy music once again that we heard in the original game. It says the rain hasn't started yet, but you can see storm clouds in the distance. Maybe it'll get too muddy for him. Unless he's coming through one of the windows. The window glass is thick. If he tried to break it, everyone would hear. Whomever built this cabin definitely wasn't here for the long haul. See anything, Reiner? Nothing. While keeping watch, I found this in the bedroom. Here. What is it? Oh, that's the image we already had. What the hell is this? We know what it is, right? We found it before. Did Raziel make this? It had to have been him. When we found the body stuffed into a barrel, that creep saw us and ran. Oh, so yeah, Raziel was the kid that was found stuffed into the potato barrel that's referenced in the notes that we find when we originally played through Cooking Companions. So yeah, he's the original victim of the crazy killer. Oleg says, who would do something like that? A monster. That's right, Reiner. That was the last time we saw him. What's that noise? Oh no. Get to the staircase now, so the killer has found them. He's inside the cabin. We've got to get down into the basement. As you run to the staircase, you see him standing by the front door. He wipes his eyes with his sleeve, completely drenched from head to foot. He attempts to smile, but it looks completely out of character. You slow down your breathing, making it to the staircase safely. Alright, into the basement we go then, I guess. Selena takes out the basement keys, locking the door behind you. There, that should slow him down. Reiner, can you lead? Of course, Selena. Wow, he's determined. Alright, we'll be right behind you. You begin your descent. Here we go down the staircase. We're down in the basement now. Selena says, let's play Ghost in the Graveyard tonight. It's too dark out. Or what if one of the adults catches us? We're faster than them. Reiner, you game to be the ghost first. Why me? Because your eyes can see in the dark the best. This is like a flashback, I think, guys, where we're basically seeing a game they used to play called like Ghost in the Dark, I think it was. She says, you're the perfect ghost. Selena, sure, I'll go hide first. Hey, Oleg. Yeah? You were slower than Bolek with a stomach full of herring last time. Pick up the pace this time. Trust me, it won't happen again. Nobody trusts you, Oleg. Everybody laughs. Hey, that's not very nice. You hide behind some equipment at the sawmill. It takes the group 2 hours to find you. By the time Selena yells, Ghost in the Graveyard, you've already tagged Bolek and Oleg. Ah! You're too fast, Reiner. Nobody sneaks up on me. Nobody. So we're like the stealthiest one of the group then. Hence going ahead, I think. Reiner, what's going on? Nothing. I was just remembering something. Bolek and Oleg went ahead. There's no time for this, we need to go. You snap out of it and begin your descent. He must be searching for the key. What an idiot. He must be furious to be causing that much damage. Oleg, you find a light switch down there? Yes. Then get into position, we'll be right down. Okay, we're going down, guys, we're going into the depths. It's kind of scary because the killer's gonna be down here soon. That locked door is keeping him busy. The door is pretty old though. Did you see the holes in it? He's coming down! Run! We gotta get downstairs. We gotta hide. Your eyes strain to see further down the staircase. You can't hear him. Oh. I don't want a jump scare, please. Oh, I think it's another flashback. Bolek saying, Rainer, we have someone special to introduce to you. Raziel, come on out. Don't be shy, Raziel. Rainer won't bite. Ha. Nice to meet you. I'm Rainer. It's okay. Your cousin is great, Bolek. Oh, so Rainer was, so Raziel, sorry, was Bolek's cousin then. Just wait, everyone. Give him a little time. He has the world's best puns. He memorized every single one Grandma told him, haha. Grandma bought me this book. Raziel, this is 500 pages long. Yeah. Everyone laughs with Raziel, enjoying a nice meal together with Bolek's family. Raziel tells countless pun jokes, Bolek howls with laughter, and adults shake their heads in agony. His joy is infectious, making Zakopane a better city for everyone. Except for one. Rainer, you're slowing down again. Selena, Raziel, what about him? I keep remembering him. I see. Crew, let's keep going. You continue downward. So we're getting more memories and understanding who Raziel is. And look at this place. We can kind of make out what's down here now. We've got cages. We've actually got cages that would hold humans, cages that would hold animals. Blood on the floor by the look of it. Candles that are melting. What the hell is this? What? The light isn't working. No time to find a weapon in here. Let's keep going down. I can see a light further down the staircase. So we gotta just keep going, not worrying about that room. That spooky room. Your shoes stick to the floor at the bottom. You can barely make out the light to the door on the right. East. There's 3 other doors. North, south, and west. So the light is coming from the east, but we need to make our way to the east, I guess, going some of the other directions. Selena tries the door to the north first. Locked? This room is tiny, how are we going to get around him? Don't be scared. Let's try the doors and see if we can lock it from the inside. Which way, Rainer? Oh, we got bobby pins. I could use the bobby pins on the door to the north. This one has the loosest lock. Let me try to use the bobby pins, although it did say the light was coming from the east, right? So I don't know why I've decided to opt for the door to the north. Seems a bit of a dumb decision. Hurry, Rainer! You work for 2 bobby pins. I think that's an exaggerated bit of acting on my part as well there, guys. You unlock the door to the north. Selena says, Rainer, let's move out. You swing the door open. Right, what's in here then? Oh, it's a closet. What? We'll worry about this later, he's coming down the stairs. You leave the cellar room and run into the door to the west. So wait. This has got like a meat hook in there. What else can we see in this room? It seems like there's lots of jars, we've got honey at the top. Just like a food storage room. I can't see anything too conspicuous in here, but we have got a hole in the floor there. Oh, what is this? Wait, has the killer reached us? Selena says, leave us alone. You left the knives upstairs. What the heck? Were we able to not leave the knives upstairs? It's 4 against 1. Leave with your life. Ha 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 ha. I'm guessing this is a killer with the question marks. Say hi to Raziel for me. Oh. What's happening? Did the killer get killed? What has happened? Oh, it's ended. That's the ending. So it seems like the killer got killed before he could kill us, which means whoever killed those people, those kids, to cause them to become the Chompettes, was the person that stabbed the initial killer. I think. Cabbage is waking up. Whoa. Oh, we can see who each character is now. Yeah, the potato is the guy that was going to stab us but got killed first because his name's in green, I think. Raspberry says, why? You shut the drawer. Yeah, so that's how the Chompettes were born. Oh, cabbage! Just saw their faces then. Onion. Cabbage, onion, bread, potato. Potato says, they're being held back by their human emotions. They'll need a few months more at the very least. I'm in no rush. Let us leave, says Raspberry, now. You shut the drawer. So yeah, I wonder if this entity is the one that murdered the killer guy and then the killer became Potato, the guy that had killed the other kids. Potato says, I'd like to explore the cabin. See where those whispers are coming from. Can I leave the drawer? You nod. Thank you. Want to come with Raspberry? I'm going nowhere with you. Ha 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 ha. Poor Raspberry. Man, this is sinister. Yeah. It's like all cartoony, but it's sinister at the same time. Cabbage says, welcome. We've done a few annual Chompette comedy competitions since last time. Want to be judged this year? Yeah, I think Bread is meant to be Bolek, isn't he? Definitely. He's the one who always makes the bad jokes. Ignore them. I found some fascinating stuff by using the mouse holes. I need you to explain what the hell this is. What's he gonna show us? Oh. I mean, that looks like the kid from the other drawing, right? And around them, we've got all of these characters. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 characters, it looks like. Maybe even 8 characters, all looking over them. I'm guessing like that's all the voices in their head from the people that they've killed in the past, haunting them and stuff, the ghosts of their past. Were you fattening him up? Or were you scaring the hell out of him while you hesitated? Or maybe not. Like maybe this is Raziel that he's talking about in the picture. You take the basement drawing with you. I'm kind of piecing this together as we go, guys. So I'm gonna make some mistakes. Raspberry says, I will never forgive you for this. You shut the drawer.
Whee! Cabbage!
It's time! Chompettes, sound off. Yeah, Cabbage is Selena, I think, because she always said sound off or move out. So yeah, Cabbage is the leader of the group of kids, Celine.
Onion!
Onion says, never fear, Onion is here. Like my cousin Cornbread says, I'll rise to the occasion.
Raspberry!
Always merry Raspberry. So I think Raspberry was our character, Rainer. I think I got the sort of namings wrong when I started this segment, guys.
Arthur?
Potato? And Potato obviously is a killer, or the guy that was gonna kill us. You have nothing to give me now, says Potato. Leave me alone. I do my like wicked voice for him, like my like evil mastermind voice. This is the only way to escape, Potato. We need to leave at the same time. I'm not leaving the cabin. Potato, please. Potato, we want to see No. Cabbage tries whispering, but you can clearly hear every word. They can release us. Just play along and maybe they'll pity us. Yeah? I'm not working with them. But, right now, I pity them. Just an old, disgusting, foul-smelling, that's enough. Potato's words cause a regression to stir inside of you. Keeping these intruders around might be entertaining for now. You slide the drawer closed, giving them time to stew on their thoughts. So we're playing as the big bad. Potato is the killer that kids were tracking, but we're playing as someone even worse who's possessed by this entity, I think. Again, I'm basing all these assumptions off the evidence we've got, but that's the end. And obviously I also am basing it off the game theory video it was released. It was very thorough. And I don't think it got it completely right, but it got a lot of this stuff right based on what I can see here. But yeah, there we go, guys. That is the end of the DLC. And yeah, it was a very fun DLC. I enjoyed playing through it a great deal. Oh, now we've got something else. Look, it says you have a strange nightmare. Have we got like a new nightmare mode now? Man, that is freaky. Potato says, wake up. I said, wake up. The others are causing you to become weak. We need to get you back to normal. Less talking, less hesitation, especially if someone is trying to become stronger than you. That used to make you upset, right? I'm keeping an eye on you. That's horrible. You asked for how long? At this rate, never. You cough profusely, covering Potato in a fine mist. You're beyond disgusting. So then, are you ready to fight back against the nightmares? Punish the spirits that have made your life a living hell? Yeah, I guess so. Perfect. Let us give them no quarter. Close your eyes again, and let's begin to traverse the abyss. You relax your muscles, getting ready for what's next. So what are we doing now? Traveling into the nightmare again? There was a nightmare section, I think, in the original playthrough. Welcome to Nightmare Mode. So there we go, guys, that is the Cooking Companions DLC completed. Now there is Nightmare Mode, which apparently has a few new scares and a few new pieces of content to it. We can also play through the base game, the original game we played through, and unlock new endings now, as I think 3 endings have been added. But in terms of the DLC, I think we got the only ending you can get. I actually went to the YouTube channel of the creator, Dear Dream Studios, and they have got additional endings up there, but they actually relate to the main game and not this DLC. The DLC ending is the one that we actually got, and it seems there is just one of those. Having said that, guys, I might do a follow-up video where I look at the new Nightmare Mode and also do the different routes through the DLC, because we got Oleg's route and we obviously got a little bit of backstory for Oleg, but I think if we had gone for Selena's route, we would have got backstory for Selena, and then I think if we had got to Bolek's route, we would have got backstory for Bolek. So there is actually more to unlock here, and I'm sure there are secrets as well. So I might do a follow-up video where we look into those, but for today, as a first look, we've played through the DLC, we've got the ending, and I actually think that I've got a slightly different interpretation of the ending now. Potato does seem to be the killer that the kids were trying to track down, you know, turned into one of the Chompettes after he was killed by the entity in the house. But I think Potato actually eggs them on. He actually is the one that keeps the killer killing and basically makes them more powerful. So it's almost like he's getting revenge from beyond the grave, as if Potato kind of willing this entity to be even more evil and demonic than they were before. It's quite an interesting twist. And he was the one that made sure that none of the other Chompettes could escape, and that this entity became more and more cruel and wicked within the cabin. So definitely a dark ending there. Anyway, this DLC was really fun. It definitely expanded and clarified some of the story points, and yeah, like, I really enjoyed it in general. I'd like to do a follow-up video, so I might do that in the next few days, guys. But for now, this is my playthrough of the Cooking Companions DLC, Chompettes Origins, and if you did enjoy it, remember to leave a like, comments down below, and of course subscribe for more videos just like this one, and I will see you all on the next one.